Have you ever paused to consider that the vast, swirling cosmos, with all its, unfathomable mysteries, might be intricately linked to the very core of your own inner world?
It's a huge question, isn't it?
Right. What if understanding the universe's grand design held profound secrets, not just about stars and galaxies, but about mastering your own life?
Exactly.
Today, we're embarking on a deeply insightful journey, a deep dive into a concept that is as profound as it is, well, intensely practical. Build your seat in the universe.
And this isn't just abstract thinking.
No, not at all. It's about exploring how cosmic principles, everything from the Big Bang to the really strange world of quantum mechanics, can offer a foundational blueprint.
A blueprint for your personal stability, purpose, and profound growth. It's about connecting the dots.
Precisely.
And for this deep dive, our source material is, well, it's remarkably diverse. It spans an incredible intellectual landscape.
Oh, yeah, like what?
We're drawing insights from the cutting edge of modern physics, the really hard science, but also the timeless wisdom of ancient philosophical traditions.
Bringing in the classics.
Definitely.
Hmm.
Plus, the intricate communication networks found throughout the biological world, how life connects.
Fascinating.
And importantly, highly practical self-development techniques, things you can actually use.
So it's a real mix. Science, philosophy, nature, self-help.
It's a truly interdisciplinary expedition, yeah. And it reveals just how deeply interconnected these seemingly disparate fields truly are. They all point towards a kind of unified understanding of existence.
Absolutely. So our mission today is to meticulously extract the most powerful nuggets of knowledge from this rich tapestry of information. We want to show you, our listener, how insights gleaned from the very fabric of the universe can directly inform how you intentionally build your seat, that stable, purposeful, and adaptable place within your own unique reality.
Finding your place in the grand scheme.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's begin by stepping back, way back, and setting the cosmic stage for our exploration.
Let's do it. The very beginning.
We begin with the sheer, almost unfathomable scale of the universe itself. Try to wrap your mind around this. It all started with the Big Bang.
Right. A single, incredibly energetic explosion from a point of singularity. Hard to even picture.
It really is, and from that singular point, reality unfolded, expanding into a universe that is a staggering 13.8 billion years old.
Just immense time.
And incredibly, 93 billion light years wide in its observable expanse. Just let that immense scale truly sink in for a moment.
It's humbling, isn't it?
Definitely. But here's where the cosmic mystery really begins to deepen. What is this vast, sprawling expanse actually made of?
And what's the inventory?
Our sources reveal an astonishing composition. Only about 5%. 5% of the universe is made up of the ordinary atoms, the visible matter that we can actually see, touch, and interact with.
Just 5%.
The familiar stars, planets, galaxies, they're just that tiny fraction.
It's almost nothing, relatively speaking.
So if only 5% is visible, what about the rest? It truly makes you ponder the profound unknowns that govern our existence, doesn't it?
It's an astonishing revelation, really. The dominant 95% of the universe remains an enigmatic puzzle.
95% unknown.
It's comprised of roughly 68% dark energy and about 27% dark matter.
Okay, dark energy and dark matter. What are the implications? Why are they so important if we can't see them?
Well, their implications are profound, precisely because of their elusiveness. Dark energy, for instance, is this mysterious force believed to be responsible for the accelerating expansion of the universe.
Accelerating, so it's speeding up.
Yes, pushing galaxies further and further apart at an increasing rate. It acts almost like an anti-gravitational pressure on the cosmos.
Wow, okay. And dark matter.
Dark matter, on the other hand, is thought to provide the invisible gravitational scaffolding that holds galaxies and galaxy clusters together.
Scaffolding, like the structure.
Exactly. It prevents them from flying apart due to their rapid rotations. Without dark matter, our familiar galaxies simply wouldn't exist in their current form. They just dissipate.
So even though we can't directly observe them?
Correct. Their gravitational effects and the universal expansion they cause influence everything we see and experience in the cosmos. From the largest structures to the ultimate fate of the universe.
So this huge mystery is actually running the show, in a way.
In a very fundamental way. This profound mystery serves as a powerful reminder. Much of reality operates beyond our current direct perception, yet it fundamentally shapes our existence. And for you, the listener, this can be a powerful lesson in humility and perspective. Just as the universe thrives with unseen forces,
Yeah.
perhaps embracing the vast unknowns in your own life, the paths not yet clear, the challenges not yet understood, can foster resilience and an open mind to possibilities beyond your current comprehension.
That's a great point. What unseen principles or inner strengths might be holding your life together, even when you can't perceive them directly?
It's a deep question prompted by the cosmos itself.
That's a staggering thought. If, 95% of the universe is largely unknown to us, what does that imply about our human tendency to seek complete understanding and control in our own lives?
Right. Maybe control isn't the point.
Is there a wisdom in embracing the unknown in our personal journey, just as the universe seems to operate with so much unseen?
I think there has to be.
This vast, mostly unseen universe yet. It's all connected. Neil deGrasse Tyson famously articulated this profound truth.
Oh, I love this quote.
We are all connected. To each other, biologically.
Us.
To the Earth, chemically. To the rest of the universe, atomically.
Beautifully put. And it's not just poetic license, is it?
No, not at all. It's a profound scientific observation, a foundational truth about existence. The atoms in us were forged in stars.
Exactly. And Terry.Artlines takes this concept even further, proposing what he calls one system, one language, one design.
One system, one language, one design. Okay, tell me more.
He suggests that despite being separated by apparent space, time, and matter, everything, every single thing, is deeply connected by underlying energy, thoughts, and consciousness.
Wow, so a deeper unity beneath the surface.
A fundamental unity that transcends the apparent separation we perceive in our daily lives. It's all part of the same cosmic fabric.
And if we look closer, does this one system, one design idea show up in, practical ways?
Absolutely. It's magnificently illustrated in the intricate communication networks found across every conceivable level of existence.
Communication networks, like how things talk to each other.
Precisely. From the microscopic to the truly galactic. And it's astonishing how these systems, regardless of their scale, echo fundamental patterns of interaction.
Echoing patterns.
Yeah, powerfully reinforcing the idea of a singular underlying design that governs all of reality.
Okay, give me some examples. This sounds fascinating.
Let's delve into just a few compelling examples from our sources to truly underscore this idea of universal communication. Consider water creatures.
Okay.
Whales, for instance, engage in complex hydroacoustic networks. Their songs travel hundreds, even thousands of miles.
Thousands of miles.
Yes.
Underwater.
Yes. To communicate over vast distances, it's a remarkable auditory internet beneath the waves.
An underwater internet. I like that.
And similarly, electric fish and certain ray species navigate and send crucial mating signals through electrocommunication networks.
Using electricity.
Yeah, perceiving and sending electrical impulses in their environment. It's like a sixth sense for them.
It's like a hidden language in the currents. And the interconnectedness isn't just about sound or electricity, right?
Not at all. On land, the communication is equally sophisticated. Take the complex social structures of animals like wolf packs or elephant herds.
Yeah, they work together.
Exactly. They coordinate for protection, resource sharing, hunting, demonstrating a collect far beyond. Even planets and moons engage in a cosmic dialogue through gravitational networks.
Gravity as communication? How?
Well, think about the moon's gravitational pull on Earth. It influences our tides, yes, but it also stabilizes our planet's axial tilt.
The tilt that gives us seasons.
Exactly. That stability helps regulate our climate. Without this constant gravitational interaction, this dialogue, our world would be a very different, likely uninhabitable place.
So it's a dance of unseen forces ensuring stability.
Orbital stability, system coherence across the solar system is happening constantly.
And what about the really small scale, like microscopic level?
Ah, yes. Microorganisms are incredibly sophisticated communicators. Bacteria, for instance, use something called quorum sensing.
Quorum sensing, like taking a vote.
Kind of. They release signaling molecules. And when these molecules reach a certain concentration, a quorum, the entire bacterial population collectively changes its behavior.
What sort of changes?
They might form a protective biofilm, like a shield, or launch a coordinated attack on a host organism. It's like a tiny, complex democracy based on chemical communication.
A bacterial democracy. That's amazing.
What this incredible web of communication reveals, from the silent dance of galaxies to the invisible chatter of bacteria, is that absolutely nothing truly exists in isolation.
Everything is talking to everything else in its own way.
Connection, interaction, and the seamless exchange of information are fundamental principles of existence itself.
So what does this universal truth mean for you, the listener? How does this connect back to building your seat?
Well, it mirrors the absolute necessity of meaningful connections in building your stable seat in the universe. And this isn't just about external relationships with people.
Yeah.
It's also about the internal dialogue, the communication between your mind, your body, and your spirit. How well do your internal systems communicate? Are they in sync?
That's a powerful lens to view our own lives through. So the universe isn't simply a collection of interacting parts.
No, it's much more dynamic.
It's a dynamic system of dualities, right?
Right.
Where opposing forces constantly create equilibrium. Our sources list these fundamental dualities that seem to permeate everything.
Yeah, the great pairs.
Energy and matter, dark and light, yin and yang,
Genetic and potential.
time and space, right and wrong, success and failure.
Negative and positive, past and present.
Complete and empty. It's like the entire cosmos is perpetually seeking and finding its center, maintaining a delicate, dynamic balance.
Precisely. And the core principle here, eliminated by both ancient wisdom and modern physics alike, is that the key to achieving a limitless state, a state of potential,
Yeah.
is through balance and harmony.
Balance and harmony.
As the respected yoga master John Friend beautifully puts it, yin and yang are the dance of the opposites, the polar rhythms of the universe.
The dance of opposites. I like that imagery.
And this cosmic balance isn't just an abstract concept for philosophers and physicists. It directly mirrors and profoundly influences our personal well-being.
How so?
Think about it. Our sources emphasize the critical importance of mind and body balance, and even space and time balance within your own mind, not being stuck in the past or overly anxious about the future.
Right. Finding that equilibrium within ourselves.
Exactly. Just as the universe finds equilibrium between its vast opposing forces, we too must consciously seek harmony within our internal landscapes and external realities to achieve our fullest, most stable potential.
So it's about recognizing that tension isn't always negative.
Often it's the dynamic interplay that creates stability and growth, like the tension in a muscle allowing movement, or the tension between opposing ideas leading to innovation.
Okay, so we've established the universe is a vast, interconnected system, constantly in a state of dynamic balance. But what if? What if the universe isn't just composed of matter and energy?
Well,
What if it's fundamentally made of information?
the informational universe. That's a profound idea.
Yeah. The idea that reality itself is woven from data, with information encoded in physical laws, particles, even the very fabric of space-time structures.
It's a truly mind-bending concept, and what's fascinating is how diverse perspectives across science and spirituality kind of converge on this idea.
How so? What are these different perspectives?
Well, from a purely scientific viewpoint, the universe can be seen as computational or informational. Every interaction is a form of data processing governed by specific rules or algorithms.
Like the universe is a giant computer.
In a manner of speaking, yes. Then there's the ancient spiritual concept of the Akashic Records.
I've heard of that, like a cosmic library.
Sort of. It's often described as a metaphysical vibrational field believed to store every event, thought, feeling, and experience that has ever occurred across all time and space.
Okay.
Like the universe's own living memory bank.
Wow.
In Islam, there's the concept of the divine tablet, or Allah al-Mahfuz,
Okay.
which records all of creation's destiny and events. It serves as a divine, unchangeable informational blueprint for everything that exists.
A divine blueprint.
And from a philosophical standpoint, some argue reality itself emerges from complex patterns of encoded information. It's the patterns that are fundamental.
So science, spirituality, philosophy, all pointing towards information as key.
In their own unique ways, yes, pointing to information as a fundamental fabric of existence, not just a byproduct of it.
And if the universe is indeed information, then consciousness.
Oh.
What role does that play?
Consciousness emerges as the ultimate connector, the bridge between our inner world and this cosmic data stream.
The bridge.
Our forces highlight this beautifully. The human mind, through thought, observation, learning, acts as a sophisticated decoder.
Decoding the universal data.
Enabled by consciousness, yes, to interpret and make sense of this universal data. Meanwhile, the spirit, the deeper, non-material aspect of our being, aligns with this universal memory.
The Akashic field, or the divine tablet idea.
Perhaps. Accessing deeper truths that lie beyond purely material existence, guided by a higher state of consciousness.
And the mind helps the spirit do that.
In this framework, the mind serves as a vital tool for the spirit, helping it navigate, interpret, and embody the informational universe.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener?
It means your consciousness is the fundamental thread, the very medium through which you perceive, interact with, and begin to comprehend universal information.
Our very being is tied into this cosmic information flow.
Inextricably tied, yes,
Yeah.
with consciousness as the indispensable key.
Okay. This profound connection raises an important question then. How do these incredibly diverse views, from cutting-edge science to ancient spiritual traditions, shape our understanding of our own purpose and journey within this informational universe?
That's crucial. Our sources provide a fascinating glimpse into various cosmology theories and how they position human existence. It really affects how you see your seat.
Okay, let's touch on some of those. What about, say, a purely materialist view?
Right. The materialist physicalist perspective often sees consciousness simply as an emergent property of the brain's complex wiring.
So no soul, just brain activity.
Essentially, life's journey has no inherent purpose beyond biological imperatives: survive, reproduce, and after death. Consciousness simply ceases to exist when the brain dies.
Pretty stark. What's a contrasting view?
Well, take the Abrahamic religions, Judaism, Christianity, Islam. They generally believe a divine soul is granted by God.
Okay.
Life is seen as a sacred journey of spiritual growth, connecting to the divine. And there's an afterlife, often heaven or hell, based on your actions and faith. The purpose, often to worship and connect to God.
A very different picture. What about Eastern philosophies, like Hinduism?
For Hinduism, the soul, or Atman, is considered eternal and part of the universal spirit, Brahman.
Eternal soul.
Yes, life is seen as one cycle in a potentially long series of births, deaths, and rebirth. That's samsara driven by karma, your actions.
And the goal.
The purpose is to fulfill your duty, your dharma, and eventually achieve liberation, moksha, from this cycle. The soul remains eternal after the body's death.
And Buddhism, is that similar?
Buddhism is unique with its no-self, or anatman concept. It suggests that what we perceive as a fixed self is actually a collection of fleeting aggregates or components. Only consciousness, in a sense, persists.
No permanent self. Okay, so what's the journey?
Life is guided by the Eightfold Path, with the purpose to end suffering, which arises from attachment and desire. The goal is nirvana, a state of liberation. After death, consciousness might be seen as returning to the universal stream.
Fascinating differences. What about more modern or New Age ideas?
New Age beliefs often propose a vast collective consciousness. Life is seen as a journey to connect with universal energy and higher spiritual energies or guides.
And after death?
Consciousness is believed to return to or merge with this universal consciousness. The purpose is primarily spiritual evolution and growth.
And indigenous views, they often have a deep connection to nature, right?
Absolutely. Indigenous beliefs vary widely, but commonly root humans as an integral part of the cycle of nature and the cosmos. Life is deeply interconnected with ancestors, nature, and spirit forces.
A very holistic view.
Very. After death, individuals often return to the realm of spirits, ancestors, and nature. The purpose is often about maintaining harmony and connection with the natural world and the community.
What about dualism? The idea of mind-body separation.
The dualist perspective often posits the soul or mind as a non-material entity existing independently of the physical body.
Okay.
Life is an experience involving both mind, body, and perhaps a spiritual awareness. After death, consciousness transitions of the soul into a non-physical form, perhaps leading to further awakening or transition.
Then there's that really out there idea, the simulation hypothesis.
Ah, yes, the simulation hypothesis. It suggests life itself, our entire reality, is a sophisticated virtual simulation, maybe run by some advanced civilization.
So like the Matrix.
Kind of. In this view, our experience during life is very much a logged experience within the simulation. What happens after death? Maybe transition to another simulation, or perhaps an awakening to the true reality outside the simulation. Purpose becomes very meta.
Definitely meta. What about panpsychism? That sounds unusual.
Panpsychism is the fascinating idea that consciousness isn't just a feature of complex brains like ours, but a fundamental property of the universe itself.
So rocks could be conscious.
Potentially, yes, or at least possess some rudimentary form of proto-consciousness. Even basic particles might have some inner aspect. If true, it means we're immersed in a conscious reality.
Wow. Okay, implications.
We are fundamentally part of universal consciousness. Life is a universal conscious experience. After death, individual consciousness might merge back into this universal pool. The purpose could be this conscious merging or experience itself.
And for those who just say, we don't know.
That's the agnostic unknown perspective, a humble acknowledgement that what happens before, during, and after life is fundamentally unknown, or perhaps unknowable. The purpose often centers on seeking understanding within this profound mystery, living ethically, or finding meaning in the present.
And finally, what does modern science, especially quantum physics, suggest?
Well, quantum science perspectives are still evolving. Some theories delve into pre-existing information fields that might exist before birth, perhaps related to quantum fields. Life is seen as a manifestation of complex quantum interactions.
And death.
Consciousness might disperse back into these quantum fields, or its nature might be tied to information processing that ceases. The purpose, from this view, is often framed around ongoing scientific exploration and understanding the unfolding of universal principles.
That's an incredible range of perspectives.
It truly highlights the depth of human inquiry into our place in the cosmos. And for you, the listener, it offers diverse blueprints for how you might perceive and construct your own seat in the universe.
Right. Do you see your chair as temporary, divine, part of a simulation, or something else entirely?
Understanding these foundational perspectives helps you consciously choose the materials and design principles for your unique seat. It shapes how you approach building it.
It's truly astounding how many different lenses humanity uses. And speaking of quantum science, this brings us to some specific quantum insights that really challenge our everyday perceptions of reality.
Yeah, this is where things get really weird, but also potentially very profound.
Let's start with quantum entanglement. You mentioned it briefly. Can you unpack that a bit more?
Sure. Imagine you have two particles, let's say two electrons, that interact in a certain way and become entangled.
Okay, linked somehow.
Mysteriously linked, yes.
Yeah.
Now, separate them, put one here, send the other to the far side of the galaxy. If you measure a property of one particle, like its spin, whether it's spinning up or down,
Yeah.
you instantly know the spin of the other particle. It will be the opposite, instantly, faster than light could travel between them.
Instantly, across the galaxy. How?
That's the mystery. It's as if they're still connected by some invisible thread, defying our normal understanding of space and locality. It highlights this deep, non-local interconnectedness of reality. Things aren't as separate as they seem.
Non-local interconnectedness. Okay, what about the double slit experiment? You mentioned that too.
The double slit experiment. This one has truly profound implications, especially regarding consciousness.
How does it work?
Imagine firing tiny particles, like single photons or electrons, one at a time towards a barrier with two narrow slits in it. Behind the barrier is a screen to detect where they land.
Okay.
If you just let them go through without watching which slit they use, they create an interference pattern on the screen behind.
Interference, like waves do.
Exactly, like waves interfering with each other, creating peaks and troughs. This suggests each particle somehow goes through both slits simultaneously, like a wave spreading out.
But they're particles, right?
Right.
How can one particle go through both slits?
That's the quantum weirdness. But here's the kicker. The moment you set up a detector to observe or measure which slit the particle actually goes through,
Yeah.
the interference pattern disappears. The particle suddenly behaves like a well-behaved particle, choosing just one slit and hitting the screen at a single point, just as you'd expect.
Wait, just looking changes the outcome.
It appears so. The very act of conscious observation or measurement seems to force the particle to collapse its wave-like possibilities into a single, definite reality.
So consciousness affects physical reality.
This experiment strongly suggests that consciousness, while maybe physically imperceptible itself, can have a tangible impact on the physical world at the quantum level.
Wow. Okay, for you, the listener, this raises an incredible question. How much does your observation, your focus, attention, your conscious intention shape the reality you experience in your own life?
What possibilities does this imply for actively manifesting your desires or overcoming challenges just by how you observe them? It's a powerful thought.
My mind is officially expanding. And this idea of consciousness influencing reality leads us to another concept, the holographic universe concept. What's that about?
Briefly, this theory, emerging from physics and string theory, posits that our entire three-dimensional reality, everything we experience, might actually be a kind of holographic projection.
A hologram,
Right.
like on a credit card.
Sort of, but on a cosmic scale. The idea is that all the information needed to describe our 3D universe could theoretically be encoded on a distant two-dimensional surface, perhaps at the boundary of the observable universe.
So our reality is projected from information stored elsewhere.
That's the essence of it. Like,
Yeah.
our entire existence is a vast cosmic illusion derived from a more fundamental, lower-dimensional informational blueprint.
Yeah.
It's still theoretical, but mathematically plausible in some models.
Okay. Holographic reality. And what about time? You mentioned the arrow of time and the circle of now.
Right. Our sources explore the idea that time doesn't necessarily flow strictly linearly from a fixed past through the present into an undetermined future. Some physics perspectives suggest time might fundamentally exist in the present now.
Everything is happening now.
In a sense, imagine your personal life timeline, from birth to death. Now imagine the universe's timeline, Big Bang to maybe heat death or a big crunch.
Okay, 2 timelines.
The concept of the circle of now suggests these aren't separate tracks, but exist together within a continuous, ever-unfolding present moment.
So my now is part of the universe's now.
Exactly. It's a powerful way to visualize how your individual moments are perpetually connected to the grand, ongoing cosmic unfolding. It suggests that true power, true potential for change lies in the present moment, because that's where all timelines intersect and are created.
What choices are you making in this now that define your past experiences and shape your future possibilities?
That becomes the crucial question.
And underpinning all of these incredible discoveries, theories, philosophical musings,
Yeah,
is the universe's true fundamental language, mathematics.
absolutely. Our sources powerfully emphasize mathematics as the indispensable cornerstone.
How so?
It's the language used for formulating, predicting, and ultimately proving physics theories. And remarkably often, the math comes first, predicting phenomena long before we have the technology to experimentally prove them.
So math lets us glimpse realities we can't yet see.
Precisely. It's our most reliable guide into the unseen workings of the cosmos.
It's truly incredible how mathematics provides this window. Let's consider a few major theories that were first meticulously established through math and then spectacularly confirmed by experiments.
Good idea. Take Newton's laws of motion and his universal law of gravitation.
Foundational stuff.
Right. Newton didn't just guess. He developed calculus, used equations of motion and force, and his groundbreaking inverse square law of attraction to describe how objects move and interact gravitationally.
The math came first.
Yes. These mathematical predictions were then experimentally proven by Galileo's earlier work, countless tests of inertia, and crucially precise astronomical observations of planetary motion, which perfectly matched his calculations and Kepler's earlier laws.
And the applications are everywhere, right?
Everywhere. Engineers designing bridges, aerospace calculating rocket launches, sports scientists analyzing performance, the automotive industry, robotics. It's built into our modern world.
Okay, what else?
Then we have electromagnetism. James Clerk Maxwell unified electricity and magnetism with his elegant set of partial differential equations.
Maxwell's equations, famous one.
Very famous. And these complex equations predicted the existence of electromagnetic waves traveling at the speed of light.
Which nobody had seen yet.
Nope. They were later experimentally proven by Heinrich Hertz, which directly led to radio, TV, radar, Wi-Fi, basically all modern wireless communication. Math predicted it.
Amazing. Einstein's work too, right?
Absolutely. Special relativity was built on the mathematics of Lorentz transformations and the revolutionary idea that the laws of physics and the speed of light are constant for all observers.
How was that proven?
Indirectly by the Michelson-Morley experiment, showing the constant speed of light, and directly by incredibly precise atomic clocks on high-speed jets, demonstrating time dilation time, literally slowing down for moving objects, just as the math predicted.
And general relativity, his theory of gravity.
Einstein's general relativity used the complex mathematics of non-Euclidean geometry, specifically Riemannian geometry, to describe gravity not as a force, but as the curvature of space-time caused by mass and energy.
Curvature of space-time. Heavy stuff, mathematically.
Very. And it was spectacularly proven in 1919 during a solar eclipse. Astronomers observed starlight bending around the sun exactly as Einstein's equations predicted.
Wow. A direct observation.
And much more recently, in 2015, the direct detection of gravitational waves by LIGO for merging black holes provided stunning confirmation of another key prediction of general relativity's math.
Okay, what about the quantum world?
Quantum mechanics, developed by Planck, Schrödinger, Heisenberg, and others, relies on a profoundly abstract mathematical framework. Probability amplitudes, wave equations, matrices, operators. It's deeply non-intuitive math.
But it works.
Incredibly well. This bizarre yet accurate math was confirmed through groundbreaking experiments like the double-slit Stern-Gerlach showing electron spin and countless particle physics experiments, validating its counterintuitive predictions about the subatomic world.
And one more recent example, the Higgs boson.
Right. The Higgs mechanism, proposed by Peter Higgs and others, used math involving symmetry breaking in quantum field theory to explain how elementary particles acquire mass.
And the proof.
Its mathematical predictions were triumphantly proven in 2012 with the discovery of the Higgs boson particle at CERN's Large Hadron Collider, filling a crucial gap in the standard model of particle physics. Again, math led the way.
So we have this incredible history where mathematics consistently predicts reality before we see it. But are there theories still waiting for proof?
Oh, definitely. There are major theories, mathematically elegant and compelling, that are still awaiting definitive experimental proof, pushing the boundaries of what we can test.
Like what?
For example, string theory. It's built on incredibly complex math, higher dimensional geometry. Supersymmetry proposing particles are tiny vibrating strings.
Sounds cool. Why no proof?
Testing it requires energies vastly beyond our current colliders. Direct proof might be decades away, or require completely new kinds of experiments.
What about the multiverse? Is that real science?
The multiverse hypothesis actually arises from mathematical solutions within standard cosmology, particularly inflationary theory and some interpretations of quantum mechanics. It suggests our universe might be just one bubble in a vast cosmic foam of universes.
Can we test that?
Not directly, currently. We only have indirect theoretical arguments. There's no observational framework yet to prove or disprove it, leaving it in the realm of mathematical possibility for now.
And dark matter and dark energy. We started with them.
Exactly. They fall squarely into this category, too. Dark matter's existence is strongly inferred from its gravitational effects on galaxies and cosmic structures. The mass fits the observations perfectly if it's there. But detecting an actual dark matter particle remains elusive despite huge efforts.
And dark energy.
Dark energy is mathematically required in the cosmological equations to explain the observed accelerated expansion of the universe. But its true nature, is it a constant energy of space or something changing over time, is utterly unknown. We need more precise cosmological data.
What about unifying gravity with quantum mechanics?
That's the quest for quantum gravity. We have mathematical frameworks like string theory and loop quantum gravity trying to unify general relativity, gravity large scales, with quantum mechanics, small scales.
But no proof.
We lack the experimental tools to probe the Planck scale, the incredibly tiny distances and immense energies where these theories are expected to merge and quantum gravity effects would become apparent. Related is the hypothetical graviton, the quantum particle of gravity predicted by these theories, which is currently undetectable.
Any others?
One more fascinating one. Time crystals. Proposed by Nobel laureate Frank Wilczek.
Time crystals, what are they?
They're theoretically a phase of matter that exhibits periodic motion in its lowest energy state, even at absolute zero, like a perpetual motion machine, but at the quantum level, breaking time translation symmetry.
Have they been made?
Partially observed in very specific lab setups, demonstrating the principle, but full-scale experiments to confirm all their predicted properties and explore potential applications are still limited.
So what does this reliance on mathematics, this peering into unseen realities, mean for building your seat in the universe?
Great question. It suggests that intuition, pattern recognition, and the ability to conceptualize beyond what is immediately visible are crucial skills, not just for physicists, but for life.
How so?
It's about trusting the underlying principles, the mathematics of your own life, your values, your purpose, even when the full picture isn't clear, even when the experimental proof of success hasn't arrived yet. It's about faith in the design.
That's a profound connection. This reliance on mathematics, this ability to discern patterns and intuit truths about the unseen, directly brings us to our core metaphor for life, the chair.
The chair, yes.
Our sources propose that the chair represents your life stability, your core purpose, and your ongoing balance. It's a powerful, tangible way to think about consciously structuring your existence.
Okay, so a chair as a blueprint for life. How does this connect back to all that cosmic stuff we just covered? The interconnectedness, balance, hidden information, quantum insights.
Well, it ties directly into that ancient wisdom of Socrates, remember. Know thyself and you will know the universe and the gods.
Ah, right, the link between inner and outer.
Exactly. This highlights the deep, inextricable connection between inner understanding and universal knowledge. Your chair Your unique seat is precisely where your inner world meets the outer cosmos.
So building the chair starts with self-knowledge.
It has to, building outward from that solid foundation of knowing who you are.
Okay, so where do we start building this chair? What are the parts?
Just as any strong, stable chair needs a solid base, the four legs of your chair are your core values.
The legs are values. Okay, makes sense. They hold it up.
Right. These aren't just abstract ideals. They are the unshakable foundations of your strength, your guiding principles, your deepest sense of purpose.
What kind of values are we talking about?
Our sources highlight 4 key ones as examples, but yours might vary. Integrity, resilience, vision, and growth.
Integrity, resilience, vision, growth. Okay. Can you define those briefly in this context?
Sure. Integrity is about aligning your actions with your words and beliefs, being true to yourself. Resilience is your capacity to bounce back from difficulties, to withstand pressure. Vision is your ability to see and plan for a desired future, to have a direction. And growth is that continuous pursuit of learning, improving, evolving.
Got it. So these aren't just nice ideas, they're structural.
Exactly. They are the bedrock that provides stability, helping you navigate life's inevitable complexities. As the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche observed, he who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow.
The why.
Your strong values provide that essential why. They give profound meaning to your actions and make you remarkably resilient against challenges.
So, for you listening, take a moment right now to reflect. What are your own foundational values? What truly holds you steady?
Maybe it's honesty, compassion, courage, creativity, justice, family. Identify them, name them, own them. They are the unyielding legs of your unique seat.
Okay, so we have the 4 legs, our values. What's next? The part we sit on.
Exactly. Once you've established those sturdy legs, you need the seat itself, which symbolizes your core purpose.
Purpose. The why we just mentioned.
Precisely. This is what truly grounds you in your daily existence. Your purpose connects your actions to profound meaning, ensuring that what you do resonates deeply with who you are and why you're here.
And it needs to align with the values, the legs.
Critically, when your purpose aligns seamlessly with your deeply held values, you begin to achieve true, lasting balance in your life. The seat rests firmly on the legs.
Makes sense.
As Buddha wisely stated, your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it.
The whole heart and soul. That implies real commitment.
It's about committing fully, with unwavering dedication, to that central driving force, that unique contribution only you can make. And importantly,
Yes.
this isn't necessarily about some grand world-changing purpose. Unless that's genuinely yours, it can be deeply personal.
Like being a great parent or creating art or solving problems in your community.
Exactly. Being a loving parent, a dedicated artist, a meticulous problem solver, a compassionate caregiver, it's about what intrinsically gives your life meaning and connects to your values.
That raises a crucial question for many, though. How do we even begin to find that core purpose, especially in such a complex, often distracting world?
That's a big one. It often involves deep introspection, maybe some trial and error, tuning out the external noise, and really listening to that subtle inner calling, that sense of alignment. What makes you feel alive? What problems do you feel drawn to solve?
It's a journey of discovery in itself.
Definitely. And once you begin to clarify your purpose, you'll quickly realize you probably can't achieve it or live it fully alone.
So we need more parts to the chair.
Yes. This is where the backrest and arms of the chair come in. They represent your essential support systems and your adaptability.
Okay, backrest and arms. Support and adaptability. Tell me about the backrest first.
The backrest symbolizes your relationships, your family, friends, mentors, community, the people you can lean on.
Connection again?
And also, crucially, your commitment to self-care. Taking care of your own physical, mental, emotional well-being. These provide that essential rest, encouragement, and nurturing you need.
Indeed. As the poet John Donne so eloquently put it, no man is an island, entire of itself.
Such a powerful line.
Reinforcing the importance of community, meaningful connections, and consistent self-nurturing is absolutely vital for sustained stability in your life's seat. These are the elements that provide strength when you feel weary.
They literally have your back.
Nicely put. And the arms of the chair, what do they represent?
The arms signify your flexibility and balance in facing life's inevitable challenges and opportunities. They represent your capacity to adapt.
Adaptability.
Yeah.
Like being able to handle change.
Exactly. They allow you to shift, adjust, and maintain your equilibrium even when circumstances get rocky. Maybe a career change, a personal setback, an unexpected success, a new direction.
So they help you stay balanced on the seat, even when things move.
Precisely. They represent your capacity to adapt without losing your core stability, without falling off your seat. You can pivot, reach out, adjust your posture.
Okay, so we have legs, values, seat purpose, backrest, support self-care, and arms, adaptability, flexibility. That's our chair.
That's the blueprint. But building it, living in it, that's a journey. And this entire journey is rarely a straight line. It's much more akin to the hero's journey.
Ah, Joseph Campbell's work. The classic narrative structure.
Exactly. This timeless framework, brilliantly articulated by Campbell and famously embodied by countless individuals who achieve greatness. Think of legendary athletes like Carl Lewis in their relentless pursuit of excellence.
Or groundbreaking entrepreneurs, artists, leaders.
Right. It outlines a universal path of transformation. It typically involves 4 main parts, broadly speaking.
What are they?
First, the call to adventure something disrupts your ordinary world. Then, the supreme ordeal or initiation facing your biggest challenges, your dragons. Followed by unification or transformation, gaining the reward, the insight, the new self. And finally, the road back or hero return, bringing that boon back to your world.
And we can connect this directly to 4 distinct personal zones in your life, illustrating your own ongoing hero's journey, your own process of building and refining that chair.
Okay, what are these zones?
First, there's the comfort zone, that familiar place of safety and predictability, where the chair feels, well, comfortable.
But maybe too comfortable.
Often, yes. While safe, it's frequently also a place of stagnation. You might feel lost in routine, unchallenged, unfulfilled. It's where your potential often lies dormant, fearing any departure from the known. You're just sitting there.
Okay, the comfort zone. Then what?
Then comes the fear zone. This acts as a crucial challenge or a vital wake-up call. The refusal of the call, or the crossing the threshold in the hero's journey.
The edge of the comfort zone.
Exactly. This is the threshold you must cross to grow. Here, self-confidence might be lacking. The unknown feels daunting. Excuses pop up. You're affected by others' opinions. Self-doubt whispers its discouragement.
Sounds familiar.
It's where you encounter resistance, often from within yourself. But confronting this fear, acknowledging it, though difficult, is a necessary rite of passage to move forward, to stand up from the chair for a moment.
So you have to move through the fear.
Yes, once you begin to navigate through that fear, you consciously step into the learning zone. This corresponds to the transformation or ordeal phase of the journey.
Okay, the learning zone. What happens here?
This is where you actively acquire new skills, expand your knowledge, face challenges directly, and undergo significant inner changes. You're dealing with the challenges, extending your capabilities.
So you're actively building or strengthening parts of your chair here.
Precisely. It's a period of intense growth and adaptation, where you integrate new experiences and insights. Challenges are seen less as threats and more as opportunities. Your understanding of yourself and the world deepens.
And the final zone.
And finally, after integrating those lessons, you enter the growth zone. This is like the road back or return phase.
What defines the growth zone?
This is where you emerge, transformed and empowered. You're setting new goals, finding new purpose, living your dreams, applying your newfound skills, and experiencing tangible progress and contribution.
So this is where you truly embody your limitless hero self.
In a way, yes. Not as someone perfect or finished, but as someone who is continuously evolving, contributing, and thriving. You're competently using your well-built chair, maybe even helping others build theirs. It's the zone of sustained achievement and fulfillment.
Okay, comfort, fear, learning, growth. That's a helpful map.
The key, then, is learning how to gracefully transition from the inertia of the comfort zone to the dynamic energy of the growth zone, all while maintaining the stability of your carefully constructed seat. You don't want to leap so far you fall over.
How do we do that? How do we manage that transition?
It involves actively overcoming those internal fears and paralyzing self-doubt we find in the fear zone, developing the wisdom to recognize the subtle signs of personal growth. Even small shifts matter.
And balancing ambition with self-compassion.
Crucially, yes. Pushing yourself, but not breaking yourself. Knowing when to strive and when to rest on the backrest of self-care.
Are there practical ways to encourage this movement?
Definitely. Our sources mention things like comfort zone mapping.
Mapping your comfort zone.
Yeah, consciously identifying the specific beliefs, habits, people, or situations that keep you stuck. Making the invisible walls visible so you can address them.
Okay, see the boundaries, then what?
Then setting growth zone goals. Identifying ambitious but attainable challenges that purposefully push you just beyond your current capabilities. Things that make you stretch a little.
Like learning a new skill, taking on a new responsibility.
Exactly. And maybe breaking those down into weekly stretch goals. Practicing leaving your comfort zone incrementally, taking small, manageable steps each week. Maybe making that phone call you dread, speaking up in a meeting, trying a new routine.
Small steps build confidence and momentum.
Precisely. It's truly all about the continuous process of creating yourself. As George Bernard Shaw wisely said, life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself.
I love that. Creating yourself, creating your seat.
And as Mark Twain so poignantly reminded us, the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why.
Finding that purpose, that why, which forms the seed itself.
This journey, this quest for purpose and growth is absolutely central to our existence.
And it's not always easy. As Terry.Artlines observes, and this resonates with so many of us,
Yeah, this is a powerful one.
sometimes the hardest battle is between what you know in your head and what you feel in your heart. It's like looking in the mirror and wishing you could see your true, limitless hero self staring back at you.
That gap between who we are and who we sense we could be.
That internal struggle, the emotional and mental conflict that often arises on the path. It's the friction that ultimately refines us, maybe.
I think so. It's part of the ordeal, the transformation. Overcoming that inner conflict is key to reaching the growth zone.
Ultimately, then, assembling the chair, building your seat.
It's about the intelligent and intentional integration of all these interconnected components, your values, legs, purpose seat, support systems, backrest, and adaptability arms.
It's a blueprint.
A personalized seat-in-the-universe blueprint, yes.
Yeah.
A living, evolving design for your life, not a static piece of furniture.
The process focuses on long-term strategies.
Yes, for success in cultivating consistent self-reflection, maybe even creating a proactive sustainability plan for your own ongoing growth and adaptation. How will you maintain and upgrade your chair over time?
It's about meticulously crafting your unique, stable, and thriving place within this vast, dynamic, cosmic system.
Beautifully summarized.
And to truly build your seat with intention and effectiveness, it helps to understand some foundational theories of personal development, right? They provide tools and frameworks.
Absolutely. Our sources provide a kind of theoretical toolkit that offers different lenses for growth. Each gives you a framework to understand yourself and your journey better.
Like what? What are some key theories?
Well, for example, Maslow's hierarchy of needs is famous, the pyramid.
Physiological, safety, love, esteem, self-actualization.
Right. But it's not just a list. It's a powerful way to understand human motivation. For you, the listener, it means recognizing what needs must be reasonably met before you can truly focus on higher pursuits, like purpose, your seat, and growth.
So if your basic safety legs feel wobbly, it's hard to focus on your vision leg.
Exactly. If you're struggling with basic security or belonging, it's much harder to pursue self-actualization or a grand vision effectively. Address the foundation first.
Makes sense. What else?
Then there's Dweck's theory of growth mindset versus fixed mindset.
Believing you can grow versus believing abilities are fixed.
Precisely. Your fundamental beliefs about your abilities profoundly impact your willingness to embrace challenges. Leave the comfort zone and learn. Enter the learning zone.
How does that relate to the chair?
Adopting a growth mindset means viewing obstacles as opportunities to strengthen your chair. Maybe reinforce a leg, like resilience, or add adaptability with stronger arms, rather than seeing them as proof that your chair is fundamentally flawed or destined to collapse.
So it encourages effort and learning.
Yes, it fosters the belief that effort and dedication can develop your legs of resilience and growth, and expand your seat of purpose.
And, of course, SMART goals. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound.
Right. They aren't just corporate jargon. This framework provides a practical, actionable way to translate your grand vision, maybe related to the vision leg, and purpose, the seat, into concrete steps.
Turning the abstract into the attainable.
Exactly. If your core purpose feels vague, a SMART goal helps you define the first measurable action towards it. Instead of, I want to build a stronger backrest support system, a SMART goal might be, I will reach out to one friend for a meaningful conversation each week for the next month.
Concrete actions.
It's about tuning the invisible into the visible, step by step.
Okay, those are some helpful theories. But what about day-to-day practical techniques, things people can actually do?
Ah, yes. Beyond the theories, we have a wealth of practical techniques for mental development and self-mastery that you can apply daily to actively build and maintain your seat.
Like meditation.
Meditation and mindfulness are incredibly powerful foundational tools. Their benefits are vast and increasingly scientifically proven.
What kind of benefits?
They bring harmony to your internal world, enhance mood, improve memory and focus, regulate heart rate, significantly reduce stress, promote deeper sleep, increase energy, even potentially help with things like weight management through better self-regulation.
Wow, quite a list. Are there
Well,
different types?
lots. Techniques range from simple breath awareness, just focusing on your inhale and exhale, to body scan meditations, systematically bringing awareness to different body parts.
Okay.
There's mantra chanting, using repetitive sounds or phrases to quiet the mind. Loving kindness meditation cultivates compassion. Movement meditation, like mindful walking or yoga. Even transcendental meditation, TM, with its specific techniques. Find what resonates.
So lots of options to quiet the mind and find inner balance.
Exactly. Another fascinating area is understanding your brain waves, your inner rhythms that shift throughout the day and night.
Brain waves, like alpha, beta, etc.
Precisely. We have 5 main types, each associated with different states of consciousness and mental functions. Understanding them can help you optimize your activities.
Okay, run me through them quickly. Slowest first.
At the deepest end, delta waves, roughly 0.5 to 4 hertz, prevalent during deep, dreamless sleep, crucial for physical healing, regeneration, accessing the unconscious. An affirmation here might be, I am releasing the day, welcoming deep rest and renewal.
Okay, delta for deep sleep. Next.
Moving up, theta waves, 4 to 8 hertz, dominant during light sleep, dreaming, deep relaxation, meditation, or intense creativity and intuition, often where aha moments happen. An affirmation, I trust my intuition and allow creativity to flow freely.
Theta for creativity and insight. Then alpha.
Alpha waves, 814 hertz, the bridge between conscious and subconscious, linked to relaxed wakefulness, calm alertness, reflection, light meditation, creative planning. The flow state is often alpha. Affirmation, I am calm, present, and open to inspiration.
Alpha for relaxed focus. What about normal waking state?
That's mostly beta waves, 1430 hertz. Your active thinking mind signifies concentration, critical thinking, problem-solving, active learning, conversation, alertness. Affirmation, I am focused, clear-minded, and effectively engaged.
Beta for active engagement. And the fastest.
Finally, the fastest, gamma waves, 3000 hertz. Associated with peak cognitive performance, high-level problem-solving, sudden insights, binding information together, intuition, intense focus, heightened spiritual experiences, and rapid learning. Affirmation, I'm connected to higher wisdom and experience profound clarity.
So understanding these helps us match our state to our task.
Exactly. Morning might naturally move delta theta alpha for waking and planning. Afternoon might be alpha beta for focused work. Evening back to alpha, then theta delta for sleep. Aligning activities with these natural rhythms can boost effectiveness and well-being. You can consciously cultivate these states too.
How?
Well, meditation helps access alpha and theta. Deep sleep hygiene supports delta. Focused work encourages beta. Intense learning or insight practices might boost gamma.
Fascinating. What other practical tools are there?
Beyond brainwaves, visualization is hugely potent, specifically guided future self visualization.
Imagining your future self.
Yes, but vividly. It's not just daydreaming, it's a powerful mental rehearsal. It motivates you, builds confidence, and literally helps pre-wire your brain for achieving goals. Imagine yourself already occupying that perfectly balanced seat, feeling the stability, purpose, adaptability. What does it feel like?
Like programming yourself for success.
In a way. And the simple yet profound act of using affirmations, consciously writing and repeating positive statements about yourself and your goals can literally shift your mindset over time.
Strengthening positive belief.
Promoting empowerment and self-belief. It's about consciously choosing your internal narrative.
What about dealing with negative thoughts?
Neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, offers practical techniques for reframing, taking negative thoughts or limiting beliefs and consciously changing their meaning into empowering ones.
Example.
Instead of thinking, I failed that presentation, reframe it as, I learned valuable feedback on how to improve my communication skills for next time. Fosters optimism and resilience.
Changing the story you tell yourself.
Precisely. And for cultivating profound gratitude, which strengthens that backrest of well-being, journaling is incredibly effective.
Just writing down things you're thankful for.
Yes, regularly. Even just 3 things daily. It actively shifts your focus from lack to abundance, promoting positivity and contentment.
Simple but powerful. Any tools from therapy?
Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, offers structured tools like thought record worksheets. These help you identify automatic negative thoughts, examine the evidence for and against them, and develop more balanced, realistic, alternative thoughts.
Challenging unhelpful thinking patterns.
Exactly. Building mental resilience by improving your thinking habits. And one more related to brainwave entrainment.
Like binaural beats.
Yes, listening to specific sound frequencies, like binaural beats or isochronic tones, can gently guide your brain into desired states. Alpha for relaxation, theta for creativity, delta for sleep support, helping you access those different inner rhythms more easily.
So lots of tools to work with our minds and energy.
A whole toolkit. And all these tools really emphasize the profound power of belief and goal setting.
Right back to that Henry Ford quote.
Exactly. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. It encapsulates a fundamental truth.
Our beliefs create our reality, in a sense.
Our deepest beliefs profoundly shape our outcomes, literally defining the boundaries of our perceived capabilities. If you believe your chair, your life structure can hold you, it's far more likely to. If you believe it's fundamentally flimsy, that belief itself can undermine it.
That's why goal setting is so crucial, isn't it?
Absolutely. We talked about SMART, goal-specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. This isn't just about project management. It's about personal creation.
Turning the invisible into the visible.
Right. As Tony Robbins puts it, setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. It's about drawing your vision, your desired seat, out of the ether of possibility and planting it firmly into the ground of your present reality through actionable steps.
Okay, so we have values, purpose, support, adaptability, the hero's journey, practical tools. How do we keep it all balanced? It feels like a lot to manage.
That's where holistic self-evaluation comes in. Our sources introduce the powerful concept of the Wheel of Life.
The Wheel of Life. What's that?
It's a powerful self-assessment tool, often used as a journal exercise or checklist. It typically divides your life into several key areas, maybe 8 or 9 sectors.
What kind of areas?
Common ones include family and friends, personal growth, social life, romantic relationship partnership, health and fitness, career work, finances, physical environment, and spirituality contribution.
Like spokes on a wheel.
Exactly. You rate your current satisfaction or effort level in each area, usually on a scale of 1 to 10, then you connect the dots.
What does that show you?
It gives you a quick visual snapshot of your life's balance. Is your wheel round and rolling smoothly, or is it bumpy and lopsided because some areas are neglected while others dominate?
Ah, I see. So it helps you identify where you're out of balance.
Precisely. It helps you pinpoint where you might need to focus your growth efforts more strategically to strengthen the various components of your overall life structure, your seat. Maybe your career leg is strong, but your health or relationship backrest needs attention.
A tool for holistic awareness.
Exactly. And another tool mentioned for balance, perhaps more on an energetic level, is using something like chakra weekly affirmations.
Chakras, the energy centers.
Yes. While distinct from the Wheel of Life's practical areas, this complements it by focusing on aligning your internal energy centers, each associated with different aspects of self.
Can you give examples?
Sure. Like an affirmation for the crown chakra, top of head, spirituality. My mind is clear and connected. Third eye, intuition. My goals are near, I trust my vision. Throat, communication. My words are creative and true. Heart, love. My love is sweet and flows freely. Solar plexus, power. My drive is unique and purposeful. Sacral, emotions, creativity. My emotions are in place, flowing healthily. Root, grounding. My roots are deep. I am stable and secure.
So affirmations targeted to different energy aspects.
Yes, helping align your energy from grounding to spiritual connection, bringing greater harmony to your entire being, supporting that balanced seat.
And finally, what about dealing with the ups and downs of the journey itself?
Our sources mention the Walk the Journey challenges. Simple concepts. Easy, hard, top E, down, jump.
What do those mean?
They serve as powerful reminders. Embrace the easy parts, the flow. Persist through the hard parts. Aim for the top E, your highest potential. Navigate the downs with resilience. And be ready to jump over obstacles or leap towards opportunities.
So accept the whole terrain of the journey.
Exactly. View difficulties not just as setbacks, but as essential parts of your continuous growth, pushing you to adapt and reach new heights. It's all part of building and strengthening your seat over a lifetime.
It's all part of the grand journey of becoming, of building that seat.
So let's try and bring all these threads together now. This deep dive has meticulously shown us, I think, that understanding the universe's inherent interconnectedness,
Yeah, from galaxies down to bacteria.
its fundamentally informational nature, and the pivotal role that consciousness seems to play,
The observer effect, the power of belief.
provides an incredibly profound and, importantly, actionable foundation for personal growth.
It's not just out there, it's in here, too.
Precisely. Building your seat in the universe isn't just a catchy phrase. It's truly a rich metaphor for consciously, intentionally crafting a stable, purposeful, and adaptable life.
A life guided by these cosmic principles we've explored.
And powerfully empowered by the practical self-mastery tools and frameworks we've discussed. It connects the biggest picture to your daily actions.
Okay, so let's leave our listeners with a final thought to chew on.
Let's.
Consider this. If the universe truly is, at some fundamental level, information, and if your consciousness plays a demonstrable role in perceiving, interpreting, and perhaps even impacting that information, as quantum physics suggests,
Yeah, the big if with huge implications.
then what truly limitless possibilities open up for you to actively design your own reality, not just react to it, but co-create it?
It shifts the perspective from being a passive passenger to an active participant.
How might fully embracing this universal connection, this cosmic blueprint, empower you to define, refine, and firmly plant your own unique cosmic seat in the grand, ever-unfolding circle of now?
What choices does that awareness give you right now?
What foundational leg, which value will you choose to strengthen next? What new purpose or deeper aspect of your existing purpose will you envision for your seat? What aspect of your limitless hero self, the one you glimpse in the mirror, will you choose to build and manifest starting today? What will you choose to build next?